good morning and welcome back to the office. It is another one of those dire looking grey days outside, and there's an ambulance. Oh, hope someone's okay. Yes, today I have 17 parcels to pull and pack, so that's what I'm going to be doing in the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you don't know, I'm Jay, and I'm a full-time reseller. This is our office. There's the other YouTuber person over there doing his thing. Yeah, this is my half. If you don't know, the other half is very messy, so that's not mine. Yeah, so let's just get straight into it, shall we? We've got 17 to do today, although I may do tomorrow's as well, because tomorrow we do a CARBOOT, and it's just easier to do the CARBOOT and not have to pack after. So yeah, we'll do the first 17 and see how long we've been recording for. So I'm going to put you on my chest because it's easier to film when I got my hands free, and yeah, we'll run through all of the juicy sales that people love to comment and say you never sell them for that much, but here we are. Let's go. Vacuum cleaner, £69.99 plus £10 shipping, and that has gone custom SKU 39. As you will notice, my side of the office doesn't really have lights in the column, so it's a little bit more darker. Johnny seems to be a little bit more, he got lucky, his lights are in the aisle rather than above the aisle. Mine's like up there and up there, so it's a bit darker, but anywho, a stick one, but it's the skinny stick one. There we go. So this one sold for 70, I believe. I say I believe like I actually remember. I don't actually remember, but I think this came in one of those ones where I got a load in the trolley all at once for like 40 quid, but I could be wrong. So we just take this SKU off. Number 2, we have this Dancing Hamster Football Edition. He went for $11.25 and he is in SKU G. So let's have a look here. Sorry if my hair gets in the way. There she is, or he. So this is probably dead. Yeah, no battery, but it's super old. So yeah, and very dusty. I would have paid maybe £1 for this, so it's probably £1 into 11, something along them lines. Not massive money, but it's old now. I probably had this for over a year. Probably wouldn't buy this again unless this is the sort of thing where if they have like 10 of them, I'm gonna buy it, but I wouldn't buy a singular one now probably. Right, next we got a screen on SKU BenQ. You may be wondering why my SKUs have weird names. It's literally just because that was the first thing that went on the shelf. Like the one up here is air fry because the first thing that went on there was an air fryer, etc, etc, etc. Yep. So there we go with the remote. Lots of shelf space currently, which is good. That means we're selling, but that could also mean we're not buying fast enough. So right, H1, we've got a Smeg kettle. I'm actually going to clean this before it goes out because I didn't get it clean before I listed it. I should have. I didn't have any what's it called, lime scale packets at the time, so I just listed it with the lime scale. Probably could have got an extra like tenner if I cleaned it first, but there we go. What I do is I go to Poundland and there's packets of 3 lime scalers for like £1, and they work amazing. I just pour it in, boil the kettle. You're not supposed to boil the kettle, but do it somewhere ventilated. Boil the kettle with like 500 mils of water, and see, this is where it needs lime scaling. There's a bit of lime scale in there, and that will clean it out completely and it'll be like new. So yeah, it was listed as such, so the person buying it should be expecting it to come in that condition, but I'm gonna clean it anyway because, you know, it's just the right thing to do, isn't it? Smeg went for 44. I actually paid up for that. I think I paid 20, but I would have normally listed it for like 60, but I couldn't be bothered to go get the the cleaning stuff. So that's my own fault, whatever. Sold for 44. And yeah, we have another screen on Donald, Technica 24. So I'm gonna have to be careful I don't mix it up with the other one. See, it's slightly dark down here, but hopefully the camera's picking everything up for you. There's the remote. Technica. So this is actually a larger screen, so it should be okay to differentiate. So that can go in there. Bosh. 44. Okay. So screens aren't getting as much money as they were a year ago, but still pretty decent. Right, scooter. These have gone down quite a bit, considerably, actually. After summer, the scooter's priced like goes down by like 30%. So about, oh, this was one with the light up wheels as well. Woohoo! See, during the summer, this is £80 all day long with the light up wheels, but oh well. About 3 or 4 years ago, they would completely crash in price after summer. But I think now they keep their price because a lot of schools let you leave the scooters in like a room, I believe. I don't know how accurate that is. So the parents don't have to take them home, they just leave them in the school. So a lot more kids are riding in on scooters. So that's what I heard. I don't know. Maybe true, maybe not, let me know. Yeah, that was 45 plus postage, and then we've got a book set in P. This is Lemony Snicket's. I always pick these up if they're complete. There's 13 books, so it's quite easy to remember to just count the 13. You pick these up for a £5 all day long. They go for 30 to 40 depending on what time of year you sell them. I sold one about a month ago, that went for 40. This one, same exact condition, went for 30. So, you know, it's just one of those things. But 5 into 30 or 5 into 40, you can't really complain. You're going to take the money, you know what I mean? P is here. Let's grab these out. There we go. 13 books. These are so easy to ship as well. Straight into a box with a bit of paper. Bosh. Getting there. Right, Tesla shelf. No, I didn't have a Tesla on the shelf. I had some Tesla hubcaps. I wish there was a Tesla on the shelf. Right, this sold for a lot less than I thought it would. £64. I was thinking more like 80, 100, but £64, there we go. Tesla shelf, let's go grab that. I can't remember for the life of me what I paid for it. Zero what's that word?
Recollection.
Recollection. How can I not remember that word? Recollection.
Recollection, yeah.
No, that's not a word.
The more you say it,
that's not a, recollection's not a word. I think we just made that up. Is that a word? Recollection? And then we've got a beanie in A. So that is up here. This is more of my like odds and sods box, like all the smaller stuff. That is attached. There we go. So I would say box A to C is kind of like stuff I'm phasing out, like stuff I wouldn't buy anymore. The more like small little picky kind of stuff. Because as you'll see, it doesn't go for as much. £6.75. This actually came in a massive lot of Ariat and other brand stuff we got, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And we're still getting through it. So we made our money back just, but it was one of those buys where we had nothing coming in and we needed stock, and just getting the stock in like kind of boosted our stores regardless. So we made money second hand from the stock, if that makes sense. Like when you have loads of stuff getting listed, other stuff that wasn't selling starts selling. So right, handheld G-Tech car vacuum accessory bag and attachments in Q1 sold for 25. Q1 is right here. This is an extremely heavy box, and it's right down the bottom. Right, G-Tech. There we go. £25. I think I paid a tenner for that, and the guy was getting funny at me about it because I told him it was worth £30.
Oh, is that the set?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that the other day, and he was like,
He's like, how much are you going to make on it then? And I was like, whoa.
yeah, you like 30 quid. He goes, so you want to make like 20 quid off it?
Yeah, and I was like, no, that's how much they are new. So this was like loose Lego in my thing, which is not good. So that needs to be remedied. That can go back in Q1, and it's not going to leak all over the place now. Perfect. Right, back into box A. £10.69. Again, see, like a low value item in A. Box of Lego. I paid £1 for this from that woman at the CARBOOT a couple months ago. And it's brand new and sealed. So I got a bargain, someone else got a bargain. She undersold it at £1. But she wanted £1 and I paid £1. Can't complain. Right, next up we've sold a toaster on the Donald shelf. This is a Dualit 4 slice, sold for $93.75. Let's see where it is. Donald Duck. There's 2 on this shelf, so I have to make sure I get the right one. It's not that one, it's this one. I think. No, this is a 6 slice. Oh, don't want to ship that out. That's worth way more money. Must be this one. Must be this one. Because it's the only other one on the shelf, but I'll just double check with the photos because at 100 quid you want to make sure, right? Oh yeah, that's definitely it. That is definitely it. Cool. So I'm going to put this up here. Like that. Nice and clean one actually, surprisingly. They get really like gummy sometimes and you have to like polish them up because they're stainless steel. Right, £120 for a tailor-made golf bag with a stand. That is on top shelf, which is up here. Pull that out. Ah, this Sony Blu-ray disc player, you probably can't see it. This one. Someone in America messaged me. They were like, oh, I really want your player. And I was like, oh, sweet, it's going to go GSP to America. And then he was like, oh, is it region locked? So I was like, I don't know, let me Google it. Yep, fully region locked. I was like, no. So unfortunately, he was like, can't buy it. But there we go. So that bag, £120. I paid a £5 for that. Right, we've got a England knitted Christmas jumper XL, sold for £9. I bought these in Primark during the Qatar World Cup because it was in December, so they made loads of these Christmas jumpers. As you can see, they were 30 odd quid originally, and they went down to £2 I think I was buying them for at one point. Yeah, and I've just been selling them for the last 2 Christmases, about £10 a pop, £9–10 a pop. So what I do is I just take the discount tag off, because obviously no one wants to see what I've paid for it when they get it in the mail, and then they're just left with the nice England tag there. Right, last couple of items. Number 5, this is a G-Tech that doesn't fold up. As you can see there, that's gone for £50, no charger with that one. I am currently running a sale of 25% off, so yeah, these prices on these vacuums are a little bit lower than I would normally get. So I'd normally get like, I don't know, 70 something on that. If it had a charger, add in another £15, so 85, something like that. But got to get rid of the stock, because you need space for the new stock. So the way I run my store is now, I have a 10% coupon that will run for 2 weeks, and that's just automatically applied to everything anyone buys. So whatever the price is, you always get at least 10% off. And then every 2 weeks that gets paused and I put on a bigger sale, like a coupon sale, which then eBay promotes your stuff like crazy every 2 weeks. And if you're wondering why if I'm always using the 10% discount code, why not just drop my prices by 10%? Well, in an easy world that would work, but unfortunately people like to think they're getting a really good deal. So if they see £100 with 10% off, they're more likely to buy it than if it was listed for £90 with no discount. I generally will list a little bit higher to run the coupon, and that seems to work. Now, that's probably not going to work for everyone, but that is how.
That didn't sound good.
Well, there goes 2 of my vacuums broken. That one's okay. This one is not okay. It's actually sheared itself off. So that was a big boo-boo, guys. That's like £100 mistake. I broke my vacuum cleaners. Okay, that one still works good, but the numbers come off. This is what happens when you have a million stacked on top of each other. And of course, it's the one right on the end here. The first one in the row. I started looking on the other side of the row first. Typical. So that there is the £50 vacuum cleaner that just cost me £100. Look.
Oh, that is savage. Let me see.
Snapped.
Oh.
I could probably fix that, but I wouldn't want to ship that to someone knowing that it's been damaged so badly. Damn it. The only saving grace is it has a working battery. So, right, I'll have to delist that one and keep the battery because that's working. So, oh well. Womp womp. Right, we got S17 and A1, but I need to delist that other vacuum. So let's go to our listings. Delist G7. See how much it was up for. Doesn't look like G7's up yet. So that is probably means it's not been listed yet. Which means I can get to it before it gets listed. Yes, it wasn't actually listed yet, so it was nice and easy to sort out, so that's good. Right, SKU S17 for a pair of Martino business brown leather shoes with the safety caps on the end. £46 in S17. So let's move this out of the way a little bit. Don't remember what I paid for these. I got them end of last season, I think. So they've been listed a while, but it doesn't really matter in the shoe boxes. They don't take up hardly any room. So there we go. Took an offer on those, I believe, 45 or whatever it was. They're up for like 60, I think. 46. And last but not least for today, we have a hat, which also came in that bundle of Ariat stuff. So that is in A1. So it's very dark down there. Right, there's a couple here, so I need to make sure it's the right one. So I'll bring them all over and just double check. So it's a Toggy Drover, made in Australia. I think it's this one, size large, yes. But I just got to double check that these aren't the same. That's a small, and that's a small, so yeah, got the right one. So there we go, guys, that is everything that needs to go out today. I have like another 15 things that need to go out tomorrow, but those will get dealt with either later today or tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. I know it's been a long time since I did an in-office video, but I've been so busy working, getting the YouTube everything's sorted there. Obviously we now have an editor, so thank you to Taylor for doing all the edits for the last, like, what, 3-4 months, something like that. That has been a massive help, because I set out at the beginning of this year to do a video at least once every single week recording, which I pretty much, no, I think I did every single Sunday. I think there's a video if you go back from January till now. And it was just like, I hate editing so much, I need an editor. So we got an editor, she's doing great. And yeah, we have some interesting stuff coming this December, so keep your eyes peeled. From the 2nd of December running up to Christmas Eve, there's going to be video content every 2 days. So yeah, I think the 2nd, the 4th, the 6th, the 8th, the 10th, etc., all the way up till the 24th is going to be a video. I think the last one will probably be a live stream from maybe this office or something. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and of course, let me know what you think in the description. If you like this sort of video, I will do more of them. Look at our paper, our magnificent paper mountain. Isn't that fantastic? Gotta love the craft paper. Yes, I'll see you guys on Sunday for the Sunday video. See ya.